is another painting video, and I'm doing this sponsored by Squarespace as well. I'm still collabing with them. And the video that I mentioned before, I'm gonna delay that to next month because I've just been so stressed out with school and I have a lot of other deadlines, and this is due tomorrow, for example. There are other deadlines that haven't even started, so I wanted to make another de-stressing painting video, except for this one it's going to be more of a process. That way I can just really get it done quickly and not slow myself down chit-chatting too much, because I am very, very low swallowing. You probably remember from the last chit-chatting video I did with my sister last week, I prepared this painting, and this is just an underpainting with burnt sienna. You don't really have to do this. There's a bunch of different ways to paint, and this is just one of them. It's kind of default to either use cerulean blue or burnt sienna as an underpainting. That way when you place colors on top, sometimes it really pops more to see the blue on top of this as opposed to just painting on white. I was supposed to do this over the weekend, but of course got really, really busy with printing. I guess you'll see in the vlogs, but that was hectic. I ended up having to go in and print this morning before class as well, because the new technique that we're learning is tough and there's a lot to do after you print, such as steaming and washing. It's just really crazy, so I ended up having to wait until the last minute to do this. This is really thinned out, and you can either use Gamsol, turpentine, or paint thinner, but I don't usually like to put that much paint thinner on my brush because it would make the whole canvas very wet and kind of difficult to layer with, because everything just melts and mushes together. But for the sake of time, it's really easy to just cover up an entire canvas when the paint is really runny. I kind of like paint when it's thicker though. It's very buttery and textured. I can't see this. Alright, so it's 2 hours later and I'm just gonna call it a night because it's getting late and about just that, I have this really bad headache that hasn't been going away even though I took some pills, no, I just took one ibuprofen, but it's not getting better. You can see the underlayers coming through in the sky and the ground to make it kind of warmer. So in contrast to the picture where it's really gloomy, I kind of like the more uplifting, more warm atmosphere in the painting. It really is up to you whether or not you want to interpret a photo the same way or make changes. It just has to be intentional. And this was a fun learning experience. It was quite challenging to get out how to create the gestures of the waves without making it too detailed. I'm pretty satisfied with this just for having painted it for a few hours. I hope that you enjoyed the speed painting process. I try to document it as best as I can because angles, lighting is quite a challenge, but I definitely kind of de-stressed. Felt good to be productive, to have filmed this, and to just get some therapy in as well. Thank you so much to Squarespace for sponsoring this. As I mentioned a couple times before, I am trying to build a site with Squarespace so that I can make some prints, and my sister and I want to put some things up there, and it's in the making. I only have a month of school left, so May is when I can finally make it happen. It's just getting busier and busier, but I am trying to be positive. Oh, my sister just came home. That's funny because I just started painting when she left. Do you want to see it? Oh! But I think it's like good to call it finished for now. I can always go back and, you know, whoa, have other layers. But I think 2 hours, this is good for today. That totally looks like me. So as I was saying with Squarespace, that's the online platform I'm building my site with. They have a lot of award-winning templates. They're very professional, so you really don't need experience to try to build your own site and do whatever you might want. So I want to do the online store, maybe a portfolio. My sister wants to do a blog. It's just very flexible and there's a lot to offer. So if you're interested in that, I have the link, squarespace.com/catcreature for 10% off. It's also in the description for you. And for now, I'll see you soon. Thank you so much for being here, for spending your time, taking time out of your day to leave me a comment. I really appreciate every one of your thoughts that you share with me. Even though I can't get back to them all, I try to read them all. So just thank you for being here, for everything. Have a great rest of your day or your night. Bye.